there's the drop's even worse on the east coast. Going down from Perpignan to La Jonquera, it's even worse. The steepness of it as well, it's just a massive drop down to get to the péage at the bottom. I've got an hour and 19 minutes left. It's now local time 16:50, 10 to 5, 10 to 4 UK time at the moment. Still 370 kilometers to go. I've only got left 2 hours and 42 left for the day. So I've been on the road driving 7 hours and 18 so far from this morning. Just stop off at this services here, Air de Vidar, on the way down. Sometimes when I run out of time and it was busy, I just pull it up on here on the end of a slip road and park up on the left. There's like a little wall. There's a wall there. I used to park up just literally on the left hand side here. Basically European parking, you park where you can, because sometimes there you can see there's no space, so just park here. Used to park on the edge and nobody used to bat an eyelid, unlike the UK. You can't park here. Getting close now. This is the drop down into the Spanish border, so we're going to say au revoir à la France and bienvenido a España. Here you see the big drop, and I'm struggling to get this down to 50 kilometers an hour. Absolutely struggling. Here we are, nearing la frontera de España, la frontière de l'Espagne. And I'm hard on the brakes here. This is why this thing's a joke, to get this thing stopped. Flashing, yes, I know it's bloody 50. I'm trying to get this damn thing slowed down to 50. Here we go. Bienvenido. There's police stopping here to check. Just checking for any anything. Right, come on, beep. Muchas gracias. There's Policía Nacional, o es aduanas? No, it's French on this side. Oh god. Maybe catch them speeding, even though we're technically in Spain.
In 200 meters, continue straight.
There's a Guardia Civil Policía. And then this is junction
Continue
1 here.
straight.
Iruña normally come off this way to go to Pamplona. That's a beautiful area it is. The N121A. What a road that is. Sexy little road. Hola España, ¿qué tal? Mucho tiempo. I think this is the one I need to stop off here to get some diesel, I'm pretty sure. There we go, yeah, 8 kilometers, that's the one. And it's still 25 degrees. Right, come on son. Right, when I get to the petrol station, I'll stop recording and then I'll save some of the footage for the mountains. So, welcome to Spain, guys and girls. Glad you could enjoy it. So we crossed the border at 5:05 local time. We left this morning at 8:35. So it's taken basically 8.5 hours roughly to get down to the border. And that's including the break. So technically we've only been driving 7 hours and 35. Well, obviously I had a break in there and the traffic. So yeah, so total journey time 8.5 hours. So welcome to the Basque Country. Turn my truck sat nav off just for a few minutes till I got the diesel, and then I'm going to rely on Google Maps. I didn't put the coordinates. There you go, Basque Country, Euskal Herra. I don't know how you pronounce it, but basically Basque Country. And I'm glad it stopped raining. Yep, this is what we're
In 200 meters, take the exit towards Oyardsen.
Master what? Happy days. Come off it, for goodness sake. Has that bloody caravan messed that up? Go. Went and messed up the bloody thing, and now I've just literally, I was stuck inside the peage.
Take the exit towards Oyardsen.
Stuck inside the peage for about 10 minutes. Luckily managed to speak Spanish to speak to the lady. She's given me a piece of paper to let the office pay for it. This thing here.
In 400 meters,
What
slight
an
right.
absolute joke, honestly. But again, that's a good thing you can speak the language. It saves you. Oh, yeah. Anyway, let's go to get some diesel now.
Slight right, then your destination will be on the right.
And there's a diesel station here now. Don't tell me this is what's going on here now. Oh, he's broken down. Right, I'm going to fill up in here and get a drink because that really ticked me off then. Have an hour break. So all filled up, all had blued up. Let's just go. Still got 343 kilometers to go.
Manténgase a la izquierda.
So 2 hours and 16 from now. It's now what? 6:15 local, which will take us to 8:15 local. And then I can only start after 7:15, 7:20 in the morning. And I still have about 100 miles to go, so probably get there about 9 o'clock, 9:30. So probably crank
Continue
out
on AP8 for 3 kilometers.
160 kilometers tonight, and that'll leave me 160 tomorrow. And here's where you definitely need a good retarder and good brakes. For the love of God. Let's get the aircon back on because it's getting hot again now.
Continúe recto y manténgase a la derecha.
Come on, caravan, you can go faster than this, for the love of God. Oh, come on. Yo, come on, fucking hell. Drive a bit faster. What the hell? Jesus Christ.
In 600 meters, use the right.
Salida.
brakes for a bit. I can't sit on them for too long. Honestly, it's just been dropping. I've just got to let my retarder, whatever it is, if it try and do something to help me out. Literally just dropping down the mountain. No more problems. Dropping again. Well, trail braking to these bends here, literally dabbing the brakes to like stop this thing running away from me. on, little pony. Get up this hill. What a view. You can feel the pressure going through these tunnels, popping your ears. Absolutely awe-inspiring here, how beautiful it is. Now this one's speed camera. This one's like similar to what you get in England with the post-mounted cameras. Now here, look straight ahead, don't be looking right here because I'm quite a big viaduct. It's a big drop into this gorge here, my god. Oof. My god, some drops down there. Definitely don't want to be losing your brakes. Gust of wind pushed me there. Don't want to be losing your brakes going down these mountains, that's for sure. And this is a perfect example as to how to lose your brakes, because the retarder, look, full retarder, and I'm picking up speed. even bigger viaducts again coming up. So just let the retarder do its thing for now. There's no point trying to get on the brakes with too much here. I need a bit of trail braking going around this bend here now, because it's running away from me a little bit. Right, ease off slightly. Come on, Daz, where are you, mate? I need to see you. I'll be coming off in 5 miles. But to be fair, if you've never done Spain with these mounts, if not used to them, can be quite a little bit unsettling. So you've got speed camera here on the bottom. You've got top, middle and bottom. So yeah, if you've never done Spain or Italy or these places with some big mountains or anything like that, and I don't know if you're scared of heights or anything, but I know my other friend Jason is scared of some heights, so you know, you can't always assume that somebody is alright with heights. That bloke was playing his violin there. I thought it was actually one of his little marionettes. Dropping back down the hill again. Right, I definitely need to get on the brakes here, trail brake it in, because then I felt it shift. With the weight of that trailer start dancing about, I could feel that in my rear end then. I could feel it just shifting. Right, come on Daz, I need to keep up my momentum going uphill. Come on brother, where are you? For this guy going up here so he can get around me, because until Daz catches me up. Ah, there he is. Down to 33 miles an hour, honestly. And that's the correct use of your hazards there. If you see somebody coming up, flying up behind you and you're slow, use the hazards to let them know. It's just common sense, because if he had nowhere to go, then it could be literally either slammed to the back of me, or he would have lost that momentum if he's heavy and he would have been stuck. So that's the correct use of the hazards if you're going uphill heavy.
In 3 kilometers, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 69 for E5, E80 towards Begara, Vittoria Gasteiz.
ferry from Algeciras. I think it's to either Morocco or what's the other one? Algeria. That's why the writing was in Arabic there.
Tome la salida más adelante.
No, we weren't in Bradford or Birmingham or parts of Manchester.
In 600 meters, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 69 for E5, E80 towards Begara, Vitoria Gasteiz. Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 69. Continue for 45 kilometers.
Even more viaducts here. It's alright, look, your intended path of travel here. Let's not be looking where you don't want to go. Again, if in doubt, look at the lines on the floor, force your eyes down to follow the lines on the road. Don't get target fixated and be looking elsewhere, because you're going to end up drifting where you look. Especially on these what do you call them? I just explained the word for it, my brain's gone blank. Viaducts. Especially the viaducts, I've got the low barriers. Now we're going to be coming up to one of the round the bend. When we've got the low barriers, don't be tempted to be looking around. Just keep your eyes on the road, on the lines, on the floor. Like that's what I'm on about there. Sometimes on these viaducts the wind can be quite violent, and the last thing, like you said, you don't want to be drifting towards the edge, because you'll topple over. In a truck, these guardrails are basically only meant to be saving car drivers. Forget commercials. Look how high up we are from here, if you can see. It's not quite the Mio viaduct, and it's pronounced Mio, not Milao, but we still allow it because it's people wouldn't know what it is otherwise. English is a Milao viaduct, but it's called Mio viaduct, and that is very, very high. I've done that a couple of times. My god, scary, let's just say it that way. And I'm not really scared of heights, but that is high. It's set to automatic for
GPS signal lost.
I'm going 80 through the tunnel, just in case if I do have a blowout or anything. You might be thinking to yourself, an extra 10 kilometers an hour ain't really much, but if I have something go wrong on here, you've got to always think of a worst case scenario. If something goes wrong on the tunnel, just try to mitigate your risks again, at least give yourself a chance, because if it's smashing into the side of here, I don't know if you've seen the Mont Blanc fire. Look into that and you'll see what I mean. And look, there's another, is that a train or is that another viaduct up there? But look how high that is there. So let's get back on it. Once we're out of the tunnels, we can get back on it again. But in the tunnels, just to be on the safe side, I'll run it at 80. Because if you ever look into the Mont Blanc fire, and you'll see what I mean. Ah, it must be for trains, this one up ahead. So you can see the sheer beauty of the north of Spain. It's so much, the difference between the north, the middle and the south. There's that many different regions, variations I should say even, in climates, in flora, in fauna. There's that much variation. It's absolutely insane. Now up here it's very green, very lush, and then when you get to the middle near excuse me near Zaragoza, you're going down that way, heading down towards Teruel. It's almost like you're going into the desert. And then when you get near the coast, down from Valencia, run down that way again, it's on a whole different beast yet again.
In 600 meters, take exit 5 for E5, E80 towards Burgos, Madrid.
Tome la salida. Luego, tome la salida.
Take exit 5, then slide right onto the E5 slip road. Slide right onto the E5 slip road.
Tome la salida. Luego, incorpórese a la autopista.
In 500 meters, merge onto E5, A1.
Saying caution, vehicle turning left. People aren't going to have a clue what it's for stupid thing saying. It's in English. Right, we're now into Castilla y León, provincia de Burgos. Just went past the big Lidl distribution centre about 2 minutes ago. I was charging the camera a little bit. Goddamn forsaken place, even in Spain. Can't escape a Lidl gulag. Well, anyway, I've got 41 more minutes left of driving for today. So I've done 9 hours and 19 so far. So I'm going to try and grind it down, do another half an hour.
Take exit 328, then use the left lane to take the E5 slip road.
Después de 300 metros, manténgase a la izquierda. Luego, incorpórese.
Use the left lane to take the E5 slip road.
Manténgase a la izquierda. Luego, incorpórese a la autopista.
Continue for 90 kilometers.
Well, we're nearing the end of the day for now. 9 hours and 34. The next service is in the next 8 kilometers, so I'm going to call that a day. After when we get in there, call it a night. It's more than enough. I'm not going to make but one after that, so it's worked out okay. Time we finished, probably about 9 hours and 40, 9 hours and 42 driven for the day. More than enough, because obviously if I get to a place and there's only room for one, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. So anyway, fingers crossed. Perfect, there we go. Perfect timing this. Excellent. So now let's just hope and pray we have some spaces, and if not, we'll make our own. Right, sat nav, you can go off for now. So yeah, the next one would have been 28 kilometers, which we wouldn't have made. Right, let's have a look here. Moeve. Right, we're just gonna have to get well, guys, we made it. We got a spot. I've done a parking, European style parking. I've dropped it wherever, so cars can get in here, petrol diesel tankers can get into there. Happy days.